Hello everyone, this is Teacher Grace. And today, we are going to discuss the topic using real and unreal conditionals in expressing arguments. This video tutorial is based on your learning activity sheet in English 9, Quarter 1, Week 2. So, bring out your learning activity sheet and turn your learner's module to pages 206 to 207. Our learning target for this session is use conditionals in expressing arguments. Before the lesson, let's have some warm-up questions. I have here 2 questions for you to answer. The first question is, if I have a day off from work, I am going to go to the beach. What is the meaning of this statement? Timer starts now. What do you think is the answer? Excellent! The answer is, I have to wait until I have a day off. The next question is, if he had time, he could take a long vacation. What is the meaning of this statement? Timer starts now. What do you think is the answer? Very good! The answer is, he doesn't have time. Let's define conditional sentence. A conditional sentence expresses the idea that the action in the main clause can only happen when a certain condition is fulfilled. Real conditionals in the present use the simple present tense form of the verb in both the if clause and the result. For example, if the weather changes suddenly, I get a headache. The situation is factual. Real conditionals in the future use the simple present tense form of the verb in the if clause plus future tense form of the verb in the main clause. For example, if it rains a lot tonight, they will call off school tomorrow. The situation is an example of prediction. Real conditionals in the future use the simple present tense form of the verb in the if clause plus modal and the base form of the verb in the main clause. For example, if you have time, you should visit the local museum. The situation is an advice or suggestion. Real conditionals in the future use the simple present tense form of the verb in the if clause plus imperative in the main clause. For example, if it rains, don't open the windows. The situation is an example of instruction. Unreal conditionals in the present or future use the simple past form in the if clause plus would, could, or might, and the base form of the verb in the result clause. For example, if he had time, he could take a long vacation. The situation is imaginary. Another example, if I were you, I would plan the picnic for Sunday. The situation is not possible. What is a conditional sentence? A conditional sentence expresses the idea that the action in the main clause or the result clause can only happen when a certain condition or the clause that begins with if is fulfilled. What is real conditional? Real conditional is often used when stating facts, general knowledge, habits, predictions, advice, or instructions. What is unreal conditional? Unreal conditional in the present or future expresses situations that are untrue, not possible, or imaginary in the present, and that probably will not happen in the future. At this point, turn your activity sheet to enrichment part. As a reminder, do not write anything on this activity sheet. Write your answer on a separate long band paper. For enrichment activity 1, choose the real conditionals from the list of items from a gardening pamphlet. For enrichment activity 2, choose the correct verb in the if clause or main clause to make a real conditional in the present or future. For enrichment activity 3, choose the condition that is unreal or probably won't happen. For enrichment activity 4, Terry and Ken, a married couple, are discussing whether Terry should accept a job promotion she was offered by her employer. Accepting the promotion means moving out of state. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb to make unreal conditions or results. For the wrap-up activity, I have here 2 questions. Number 1, why is it important to use real and unreal conditionals in the present and future? And number 2, why do we make arguments using conditionals? I hope you learned something today. If you have questions or clarifications regarding the topic we discussed, feel free to contact your subject teacher through text and call, or post your questions in your official Facebook group or page. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.